we'll still try to get it working here, but yeah, Snitch, could you set something up for in the next 5 minutes here, and we'll just go ahead and do the interview over the radio and put it up on YouTube and redirect our audience here to you.
I don't know if Octon will put it on the calendar, but...
Or do you mean...
Oh, you want the stream details.
Yeah. Yeah, I know we won't be able to put on the calendar, but we could easily set something up live right away and just redirect everybody over there.
Yeah. I'll send you the details. They're coming your way. Who am I sending it to? Devil or Circuit?
Just send it to the group here, and we could spread it out to everybody that we need, everywhere and everybody.
Ooh,
hold on.
Audio.
We got. Is it actually working though?
Yep, you got audio.
Do we have? Okay.
Audio and video.
All right. Well, we could just start talking
though?
here from. Well, we could just start talking. No audio.
No, I'm still hearing it.
Okay, so Gurn's out of his mind.
No, I'm still hearing it.
Yeah, I just heard it too. So Gurn is out of his mind. Okay, so we might actually be able to pull this off. Okay.
Livestream got all jealous because we said we were going to go somewhere else.
Livestream realized that we weren't going to sit down and take it. Okay. We'll just goof around here a little bit and then actually start the interview proper in a couple minutes once we confirm that Livestream isn't immediately going to slap us upside the face. Snitch, just make sure that we're ready to switch right over to Sonic Radioboom if need be.
Yeah, I'll send you the details if it doesn't work again.
Yeah, we'll just be ready to jump over if we need to. But yeah, sorry about that, everybody. This is probably the well, I don't remember how many times we restarted this, but the interview itself we've done about 5 different times and have failed. So if you're catching this on YouTube, you probably missed the most hilarious 30 minutes of your life.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely missed the last 30 minutes of your life.
Yeah, but in the spirit of being stubborn as hell, we're still.
Wait, they say it's gone.
There it is.
It's gone. Yeah,
there it is. It control if it wants to. Okay, so we know what we're doing here. We know what we're doing here. So yeah, just send us the details, just let us know when we're live and ready. Wait, it came back?
Did it?
Oh God!
No, this is gonna suck. We definitely have to switch up.
I honestly don't know if we want to just keep going with this or not, since we already got this set up and going. Besides, this actually probably makes the interview much more funnier, if anything else.
Yeah, it just makes you do it over and over and over again. And we'll be up all night long.
What was really strange is you guys were able to hear me while my Skype was muted.
Actually, why don't we just simulcast it? We'll have this going on live stream at the same time. If the audio keeps cutting out, then we'll just have Sonic Radioboom going at the same time. We'll have it going both ways, so
that's
that
a good idea, isn't it? Yes.
If live stream keeps failing, they could just keep jumping. They can jump over to Sonic Radioboom or to Ponyville Live, and at least still catch the audio portion, so we can finally get this done. Okay, so I say we have a plan there. So all right, I'm not sure what exactly we're supposed to do with the details.
Whoa! Why are you saying it's your login?
Actually, Snitch, is it possible for you to just start streaming right off the bat and use your laptop for recording?
I couldn't because my audio sucks.
Ah, crap.
That's right. That's why he's not doing it live
anymore. That's what I was telling you.
And we don't have anything set up to do this without actually putting like 10, 20 minutes into it. Okay, we're just going to try to hammer this out. We got no choice at this point. We're going to go ahead and bruise forward like a freaking, like a Brony in the middle of Walmart in the pink aisle just as they come out with the new pony toys that are actually good.
Here's the thing, is that you can easily, let me rephrase that, it might stink for the live stream, but the recording should still be fine. So
yeah,
we verified it's not the software, it's live stream. So.
Yeah, the recording will be perfectly fine. So we're just going to go ahead and brace through it. Make sure to give heads up to people that we'll just try to bear through this and check the recording if they can. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, this also sucks, but okay. It seems to be going in and out. Live stream is being horrible to us again. So let's just go ahead and get started. Hello, everybody. You're probably about 5 minutes into this recording, but this is Circuit Main. I am joined with me, Deal Grist. We're doing the Brony Show interviews, which is the random but fun segment that we're doing once in a while to interview different people of the Brony community.
Yeah,
Today,
we're streamers.
Yes, we're streamers, except our stream does not want to work for us anymore. But, of course, that's why we're also putting our archives and everything on YouTube, because we want to give people a chance to enjoy this, even at the worst when it comes to living. But we are joined here with Snitch567 of Sonic Radioboom.
Hi. I didn't know that was...
Yes,
You normally go like, hey.
Yeah, we've done this about 5 different times already, so admittedly, we're just a little bit scattered at this point. We're still going to go through this as best we can. Any case, Snitch, go ahead and tell us once again a little bit about yourself.
Hello, I'm Snitch, and I'm Sunset Whoops for Sonic Radioboom. I DJ pony music, and I do some requests as well.
All right. And how long have you been a DJ for Sonic Radioboom?
Just over a year. We had our first birthday in March.
Did you do anything special for that birthday?
Yeah, I did like a couple of days practicing, so it was a pretty awesome set. Yeah.
And how? So you've been doing this for over a year. Have you been a DJ for that entire time, or were you doing DJing before this?
No.
Oh, that's definitely pretty interesting. That this is the third time we heard that this is the first DJ job that you've done. I'm never going to get over this. This is going to be the in joke of the entire interview. We've done this so many times. We got the answers already. But yes, so could you tell us a little bit about how you got into the Brony community for a change for once?
Yeah, sure. What happened was I was watching what my sister was watching at the present time. She was watching My Little Pony. I'm not sure how she got into it though, but there you go. So I was watching what she was watching. She told me it was My Little Pony. I was like, oh, all right then. Turned on my laptop and watched the full of it. So yeah, that's how it started from there.
And how long have you been part of the Brony community?
It was when I found. Oh, our stream's gone blank.
Don't mind that. I'm still tinkering with it in the background.
We're just
okay.
We're just gonna keep going with it at this point. The streamers know that we're doing everything we can, but at this point, we're just going to try to bear through it and then put up the recording when it's done.
Okay. So yeah, I was searching up YouTube. I found Double Rainbow, and it said it was going to go live on Everfree Network. So I found Everfree Network, and then I found the Bronies, and that's that's where it started.
And so you do a DJ segment. Is it every week or every 3 weeks? Every time you just feel DJ-ish, or?
I do it every week on Sonic Radioboom.
Do you have a pretty loyal audience?
Get about 25 listeners, but when we did our first birthday, we had about 35, which was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is definitely pretty awesome. And it's always good to have a loyal audience. It also shows that you make some awesome music. About would you describe your DJ styling to be like?
I just go with the flow, basically. Electronic, dance, that kind of thing.
And you just slap it all together and call it music and just go with it?
Yeah.
Hey, that's the best kind of DJing I've ever heard of. Sometimes I hear DJs, I tap into the spiritual essence and I grab all the country music and I put it as a dance beat. And you're like, no, I just grab something good and just play it.
Yeah,
that's what you do.
Is there any,
yeah.
Are there any cultural aspects in the UK that are integrated into your music? Is there anything special that you do in yours that you can't really find outside? That's the most choppy way I've asked a question in a long time. What's how does where you live influence the kind of music you make?
Explain that question. Didn't really get the question. Sorry.
Is there anything from like a cultural aspect, either in the music that's played in the UK or just the way you go about your life, that influences the way you make your music or the style of your music or what you like to mix?
I just go with the Brony music that I find.
Gotcha. Okay, so does that mean that you mostly are just mixing Brony songs, or do you have any original creations that you've done from scratch?
I just search up Brony music. I download it. I play it.
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't mix anything. I just play what the Bronies like to hear. So
gotcha. Yeah,
that's where I stand.
Okay, I had to ask because the term DJ is actually pretty broad, because some of them are mixologists in that they will do remixes of songs or do their own songs, and they still classify themselves as DJs. So I guess at this point it just has to do with anyone who plays music live. I just wanted clarification. That's all.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I hope we haven't covered this before, but what inspired you to want to DJ in the first place?
I was listening to a couple of DJs myself, like One Trick, Cloud Sapphire, as Equestria Worbs.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what? Why not? Why not just give it a go and see where it goes from there? So I asked One Trick, how do I become a DJ without spending God knows what money?
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, you know what? Download for Virtual DJ any where you can go live and stuff. So I downloaded Virtual DJ, give it a go, and I was like, hey, you know what? I kind of like this, so bought a mixer, and it went from there.
All right.
So where I started was I DJ'd on live stream, and then I found Sonic Radioboom. I asked them if I could do a live set on there, and they said I could stay. So yeah, pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. How has the station changed since you came on board?
Some new DJs have joined us. They've changed the website, which was pretty awesome to see the change. I think they're changing it again sometime in the future. I can't really confirm that though, but it's what I heard.
Are there any people on the station that make their own music, or is it more like what you're doing, where you get on and you have playlists?
Round about what I'm doing right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Just to throw in here a little bit, how would you exactly describe your DJ style? Do you do just plain, just solid music throughout the whole thing while taking requests, or do you jump in and talk to people a little bit, just maybe have a little bit of a slight interaction, like, hey, you're listening to Snitch on Sonic Radioboom, or do you go a little? Wait, what?
It's you're listening to Sunset Webs on Sonic Radioboom, that kind of thing.
Yeah. So just a little bit. You don't go full on morning radio DJ, where basically they're horrible stand-up comics that you honestly wonder what in the world they're doing. They're probably on tons of coffee since they're doing this at 5 a.m. Hey, welcome to Sonic Radioboom. There's a Snitch567. No. So you just kind of you mellow out a little bit there. You get on maybe once in a while just to say hi to everybody and just let the music play.
We've got a chat, so I normally say, well, search up sonicradioboom.co.uk, click the chat, come and join me if you've got any requests. and I'll play them.
That's pretty cool. Do you have any particular favorites, Brony musicians in the Brony community that you always love listening to or go back to?
I love listening to One Trick. I'll stay pretty late to listen to her.
Speaking of chat interaction, do you have a favorite moment in the time you've been DJing that you've shared with your chat? In terms of someone just had something funny to say or had a great suggestion or something along those lines?
A couple of people come in and request. My favourite one has to be the birthday one. I can't remember what that's called, but I can't remember what one's called actually.
The one from the episode or from something else?
When it's Rainbow Dash's birthday. That song?
Yeah. Hey, it's your birthday.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Let's make a wish. It's your birthday.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yes, that one.
Let's
That's
make a wish.
cool.
You play this 3 times in a row.
I've got that many Brony songs. It's hard to remember which ones.
Yeah, between the actual show versions, and that raises an interesting question. Do you, when it comes to actual songs from the show, do you prefer like just the straight show version, or are there songs that you prefer the remixes for?
I always go in between the remixes ones. I always choose the remixes ones. That way it's more easier to transaction them. That way you get a good beat as you go to the next song.
Gotcha. So there's more flow between remixed versions than the
Yeah,
show
definitely.
songs. Okay. What's your favorite remix to this point? Or rather, what's your favorite show song that you like to see remixed?
Oh, I wouldn't know that one.
There's been a
I've
lot
got
of
that
them.
many favorites. I can't pick out my favorite when you've got like tens of thousands of good ones.
I'm kind of the same way. People are like, "What's your favorite?" I'm like, that means I get to say 5 or 6 things, right? I don't. I think we share something in that.
Oh, if I say my favorites, you'll be here all night. Believe me. I've got a whole folder of my favorites.
Well, speaking of favorites, and just to go off something random here, who's your favorite pony?
Oh, my favorite pony has to be Scootaloo.
Skulu. Wow, really?
Interesting.
Favorite
And
filly.
just for curiosity's sakes, why is that?
She rides a scooter. And she does awesome tricks on it. She definitely shows her awesome on that scooter.
Oh, I gotta say,
Even Rainbow Dash said it as she was flying past. Hey, nice moves, kid, and she went. And Scootaloo just got overexcited and then fell in a bit of hair.
I gotta admit, that's the first time I've ever heard anybody mention Scootaloo. They usually go to the main 6 or background pony or some of the more ego ones, or myself. I'm my favorite
Yes,
pony.
You are everyone's favorite pony, Circuit.
Yes, I am.
Let no one tell you otherwise.
Well, I do have other favourite ponies, but Scootaloo has to be my top one.
Interesting question. Have you had any interaction with other DJs at any pony cons over in the UK? I think, isn't Buck in the UK? Or was?
Buck is in the UK. I've had a little talk with Tombstone and I can't remember his name, but I did have a talk with him as well. Sketchy Sounds.
Oh, yeah. I know him. He does some stuff on, is it EFN? Yeah, he does stuff on EFN. He's also written a couple fanfics that I'm quite fond of, so that's a pretty good crowd of people to get mixed with. When it comes to finding material to mix, how do you go about looking for new artists to get material from?
That would be listening through DJs. One chick will play a new song, and then I'm like, "Oh, new artist, cool." I'll look through all their songs, and then probably just download the whole lot.
there you go.
Let's see. Are there any genres that you've come to find to like that you've just kind of stumbled upon from these searches?
Sorry?
Are there any musical genres you've come to like since you started doing your DJing, in terms of music that you didn't like before, but you found an artist that it kind of resonated with you?
Like, subscribe to them and stuff?
Well, like, let's say you weren't really a fan of electric or electronic music, but then you found someone through your DJ work that you kind of enjoyed. Or are there any? I don't know of a much clearer way to ask it.
Well, basically, was there any particular type of music that you didn't like or didn't have any real thoughts of or didn't even know it existed until you started getting into DJing, and then you found out about it, and it's
Oh, you
it's
mean
become
like
a
when I
favorite.
first listened to a DJ and then liked the pony music and then downloaded the whole lot?
Well, no, I'm saying more like how there are different genres like jazz or rock. Were there any genres that you didn't really care for, but you found a good pony music?
I'm not a big
musician?
fan of rock, but yeah, I do have some pony music with that as rock.
Okay. Let's see here.
I think Join the Herd's one of them.
Let's get a little bit into yourself as a person in general. What else do you do other than DJing?
I do live gaming.
Any particular games that you do enjoy or you play a lot of?
I play a lot, and I mean a lot, of Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare.
Oh, really?
That's my favorite, absolutely favorite game.
It definitely is it's an odd game. First you go from like a weird tower defense to something that's akin to Battlefield 3 with plants. I've seen
I'm
bits
not a
of
big
it.
fan of fighting games, but Plants vs. Zombies is my ultimate favorite.
Yeah, Garden Warfare was just like a kind of a shot in a different direction, though.
I didn't even know it had a Battlefield side to it. I thought it was just a tower defense. Like, that's all I've ever seen.
It's a newer one that they came out with. It's basically like you're some sort of plant generals and you're defeating zombie armies. It's like Army Men with plants and zombies, if you even know that game.
Yeah, you literally gotta defend your garden from zombies.
You literally defend your garden with bombs and all sorts of crazy stuff. It's insane.
It's absolutely awesome.
But admittedly, this is the first time I've heard anybody actually raving about the game. Usually, it's more like, "Oh, I love Halo," or "Oh, I love Destiny," or
this is the first I've heard of a app-based game being the highest on someone's list.
Actually, it's a console.
Plants vs. Zombies was a phone app originally, wasn't it?
Well, the Plants vs. Zombies, yes, but Garden Warfare was actually a console release that they came out with.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It started off with Xbox 360 and Xbox One. It wasn't really planned for PlayStation 3. Then out of nowhere, it was actually planned for PS3, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can actually get it and give it a go!" And I was like, "I'm never off the game, literally."
Well, I can't exactly say that. You're here with us and having a fun little interview.
Well, yeah.
Oh well, since we kind of went off of the Brony topic here a little bit, let's drag ourselves back just for fun here. Are there? Do you have any particular Brony merchandise or anything that you're particularly fond of that you have or want to get?
All you have to do is just walk in my room, and it's full with ponies. I swear.
So anyone in particular that's your crown jewel, your element of harmony, your show-off material?
Can I mention my plushie in that one then?
Yes, you can. You can go ahead
My
and mention
OC plushie.
It's a plushie of yourself?
It's a plushie of my OC, yes.
Oh, nice. I swear I'm the only one in the world that does not have an OC plushie of myself at this point.
I don't either, to be fair. I'm still I had the 40E plushies pre-ordered, so I'm still waiting at this point. Like
It
Yeah, but
basically
they're
got
not of
to-
yourself.
I basically got to make a my OC, drawed my OC. I liked him that much that I just like, oh, someone please do a commission of my OC, and someone was like, oh, I'll do it, and then they sent me it out, and I was like, oh my god, it's my OC.
That's hilarious. Let's see. Is it since you're a big DJ? I'm sure. What's your favorite song from the show itself that that you really enjoy and have to play over and over?
I usually play Rosa very often on my sets.
Yeah, he does mostly stuff in the fandom, as I understand.
Green key, oh, I'm going. House key.
Oh well, I mean actually the show itself, you know, like Winter Wrap Up, This Day Aria, and things like that. You know, which is your favorite song from the show itself?
Oh, favorite song from the show would be Giggle at the Ghostly.
Giggle at the Ghosties, really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Admittedly, you've been full of surprises this whole interview. I've never had anybody say "Giggle at the Ghosties." Everybody's always "Smile" or "This Day Aria" or "Winter Wrap Up."
Or Philly Vanilli now. That one's gotten really big.
Oh yeah.
Well, that song actually helped my sister out because she was scared of the dark until she saw that episode. So yeah, she actually goes out in the dark now. So
that's pretty cool.
that episode actually helped my sister out, which was pretty awesome.
Let's see. Okay, let's see here. If you had a suggestion of which episode that a person should see if they never saw ponies before, which would be the episode that you think that they should watch? The show is obvious.
Oof. Me, I would start from season 1, episode 1, but if I was getting someone into the show, then it would have to be. I'm trying to think. I might come. We'll have to come back to that one. I'll have to really think about that one.
All right. Okay. Let's see. And we're actually starting to run. We're starting to run a little bit low on time here, so we'll give one big question here to finish it off. And for season 5, what are your hopes for one of the episodes to be? Whatever it is, your wildest imagination. What would you like to see as an episode for season 5?
Season 5. I would like to see the CMC get their cutie marks. And let's be awesome to see what their cutie marks is.
That's interesting.
I've been dying to see what those cutie marks are through 4 whole seasons. And I'm like, oh my god, please, just give them their cutie marks.
I don't know that we're quite ready for that yet, but I would definitely like for them to get a better idea of what their talents are. I think Apple Bloom's is pretty solid in terms of just potion making, actually. People were saying carpentry for the longest time. I would argue potion making.
Apple Bloom is potion making.
Yeah. Given we've had, 2 Zakor episodes.
I'm guessing Apple Bloom will have something to do with Apple Scootaloo, obviously her scooter, and Sweetie Belle probably singing.
Thinking about it, though, potion making and apples, I could easily see working together.
She's gonna make some mean cider.
Make a mean cider or makes giant apples.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
The Zap Apple Jam sales are going to be scary.
Oh, the world. All right, then let's go ahead and wrap it all up here. Do you have any quick shout-outs that you want to give? Anything that you want to shout out at all out there?
Well, considering I can see Cloud Sapphire in the chat, I'll give a big shout-out to Equestria Warps there.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right, then we're going to go ahead and wrap up the interview here. This was
Well, you did say what episode would I suggest to get
yes.
a Brony, a friend into the fandom there.
Yeah,
which
somebody
one would you
that's
use?
never seen the show before. What episode do you think would be the one that they should absolutely have to see?
I might suggest them to Winter Wrap Up one, because that one's a pretty fun episode to watch.
Very nice. All right, and then let's go ahead and wrap this all up here. This was a Snitch567 of sonicradioboom.co.uk. You can catch them over at their website, sonicradioboom.co.uk, or you can also listen to them live through Ponyville Live as well. And hopefully you can catch on to Snitch567's radio show. It is usually live on Sundays. Just check the calendar that they have on the site to find out when it's live in your time zone. Unfortunately, from what I understand, you're not going to be live for a little while just because of system issues for the moment. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, as soon as he is back live, be sure to catch it. You can get your favorite music requested.
Yeah, you can follow me on the Twitters at Snitch567. I'll be tweeting when I'm sorted out.
Oh, there you go. Be sure to follow him,
Yes.
Snitch567, Twitter as well. Good way to keep on tabs on him for when he does go live once again so you can catch his radio. And with that, I would like to thank you very much for letting us interview you, Snitch. It was definitely quite an interesting experience.
Yes, definitely.
All right, and for everybody catching us here on YouTube or live or otherwise, I hope you catch the next Brony Show interviews or the rest of our fine shows that we have here at thebronyshow.net. With that, have a good day or
Good
night.
night.
See ya.